Okay, I'm on air. Ah! It's me, everybody. Khaleesi Simmons. I'm here. I'm live. We're on YouTube. And guess what? You're not going to believe it, but I snuck into the man cave. I was able to get a couple of guys to come out and join us tonight. I am really excited. I'm not going to tell you what it looked like in there. It was like a locker room. It was dirty, smelly, whatever. So I had to get them to come out of the main code. So hold on 1 second.
Everybody,
let's see. Let me turn it off. I think I'm actually watching myself.
I'm live. We're on YouTube, and guess
what? Oh, there we go. Okay. Can you see me? I was watching myself. All right, tonight, so we have 3 guys, and then there's one more that could possibly be joining us. Hopefully he'll come on and get on with us tonight. We have Michael Wade, Presidential Diamond. Michael Wade, say hello to everyone.
Hello, guys and girls. How's it going?
So, hold on 1 second. Everybody.
Oh, my gosh. I'm really, going on and on and on. Okay. All right, so give me a second, because now it's going crazy. There's 5 me's on the screen. Michael Wade, let's say hello to Tony Lathan. Tony, say hello to everyone.
Hello, what's up?
We also have Keith.
I'm here.
Say hello to everyone.
What's going on? It's Keith on Bridges.
Great. Keith, you go ahead and just tell everybody, a little bit about you, who you are, where you are in the business, where you're from, how long you've been doing this, and what you love about It Works.
Hi, my name is Keith on Bridges. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I've been in the business 7 months, and what I love about the business is that anybody can do it. It doesn't matter if you're a man, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, anybody can do this business. I'm loving the people that I meet. They're just like a second family to me, the friendships, and that is no pressure. This is your business, and you run your business how you want to run your business. There's no pressure, and so that's what I love about the business.
Awesome. Okay, Tony, tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, how long you've been doing this, and why you love It Works.
Hello, my name is Tony Lathan. I'm from Hernando, Mississippi. I've been in for about 3 years now, and I'm a diamond. What I love about It Works is basically the friends you meet in the business. They become more like your family members. I've met people that I have to call for prayer. They pray for me and my family during hard times. People who, just support you with all their heart, and the lives you change through this business, where people get more healthier through this business. People quit their jobs and are able to take their kids on vacations now because of this business. So that's what I like about this company.
Awesome. Okay, well, just really briefly about me. I am Khaleesi Simmons. I am originally from Tennessee. I'm an Army wife and a mom of 5. I love the fact that this business is changing lives, and tonight I wanted to try to get a different perspective for some of our potentials, some of the people that are already in the business, some of the girls that are in the business. They're like, how do I get guys? How do I get them to join me? So that's one of the main reasons why I did this. Also, Michael Wade, go ahead, tell them a little bit about you, how long you've been in the business, where you're from, and why you love It Works.
Yeah. Michael Wade, I'm a Presidential Diamond, and I'm actually from Nashville, Tennessee. So I've been doing this business for almost 2 years now. Coming up on my 2-year mark exactly. Now, the thing I like about this business, I've been a business owner, multiple different types of businesses for many years. Ever since I was basically in high school, I've owned some type of business. When in this business, the reason why I love It Works, in all the other businesses, the more, the bigger you get your business, the more responsibility you have, the more stress you have. In It Works, the bigger you start building your business, the more fun you have and the more, friendships you have. It's just something completely different that, it took me a little while to get used to, but I'm sitting here on my couch. What could be better than that? Talking to you. This is me getting paid right here. So I love it.
Awesome. Okay, so can you guys see me, or is it like my picture?
You're good.
You're good to go.
You can see me doing this? Can you see me doing this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything.
Okay, I can't see you guys, but I'm gonna keep it moving. All right, so Michael Wade, if you don't mind, just for those new people who may have just been invited to this call, or just for the people that might not know much, or they just joined It Works, tell us a little bit about what It Works is from your perspective.
Yeah. Well, I kind of start off, basically, someone came up to me, my wife, and said, "Hey, I want to sell these body wraps." And she'd used the body wraps, and I just kind of told her I had been in network marketing in the past. Like I said, I've owned different types of businesses, and so when one of the biggest things about any type of business, whatever it is, you have to find some products that actually work. You have to find products that people want to buy. You have to have something that people are willing to spend their money on. And I tell people, it's like, oh, we have a pizza company. If you're going to make a bad pizza, they ain't going to buy the pizza from you. Same with these products. We've got some really great products. The business, it's $99 to get started. So $99 is basically your commitment. It's a business builder kit that you'll get in the mail. It comes with 4 wraps. It comes with all different marketing materials. Guys, whenever you start a business, there's a lot of stuff to do. They're going to give you all the things you need, everything. And then they hook you up with a website. You don't have to worry about keeping that updated. They got it all. You send customers there. If anybody wants to start selling with you, you can send them there. And they sign up on your team, so you can you start earning commissions. And one of the biggest things with this company is we want you to be able to make your investment back quick, and that's the reason why that $99. Now it used to be $299. That was before I even joined. So it's only a $99 commitment to get started. To get you're basically I tell people I kind of view it as almost like my license to become a distributor. That's the way I look at it. In addition to the business builder kit, that's my commitment to start my business. So is there any specific things you have about the business? I know there's a lot of questions we want to get into. I don't want to cover too many things right off the bat.
I guess for the newer people, they want to get in. Wait a minute. Did Jamie join the call?
Yep.
Jamie, good.
Mr. Do Work is in the building, folks. Oh my gosh, Jamie.
He came out of the man cave.
You came out of the man cave. Oh my gosh, somebody must have pulled out some beers. Okay, look. I cannot start the rest of this call without you. So listen, I just want you to tell a little bit about who you are, where you're from, how long you've been doing this business, and what you love about It Works.
Awesome. Well, my name is, as you guys can see, Facebook hijacked me and made me change my name to my government. So I would like to go by CJ Do Work, which is what everybody knows me by. My government name is Jamie Welch, which is totally fine. But, like I said, Facebook did me wrong and made me change my name back. So CJ Do Work is the name. Been in the business for 3 years, just this past February. Me and the wife are triple diamonds in the business. And I'm originally from California, but live in Seattle, Washington. My thing about the business is I actually became a product of the product before anything else happened. I was going 3 years ago, and life wasn't looking too great. She earned her free product credit, and she got me some new use, some green, some relief, what am I leaving out? Confianza, the main one. I would say probably about a month into taking the products, it actually turned my whole mental faculties around and got me back being the normal Jamie that I am. Like, if you guys can imagine how my wife would explain it, I was mean. Nobody has ever seen me looking mean or acting mean, so it's kind of weird to hear me say that, but I wasn't a nice guy at all. I had a serious issue with everybody. After taking the products, it actually turned me around. It got me pretty much excited. I wrapped myself once, saw my results, and from that alone and me being a product of the product, I was definitely all in at that point because I wasn't even able to work. The doctors had written me off to not work a job at that point because of what I had going on. So the way It Works to come into my life, it was actually a perfect fit, like a puzzle piece. So it made sense to me to do it. And, I went all in and went crazy with it.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive in really quick because I've got people that are sending me messages back to back. Like, they want to know. They gotta know from the guys. I want to hear everything from you guys. Very rarely do we get to see an all-guy panel and get all of the information that you guys have. You guys are hanging on to all the secrets. So I'm going to tap into some of those secrets tonight. I'll start with you, Keith. What would you say, from your perspective, that is one of the best or most popular products that you use to promote this business to guys?
Well, I'll start with my favorite product, which is the greens, and now the energy drink as well. But the greens, I think, is a product for everybody. And so I meet a lot of guys who want to lose weight. And so the greens is going to get your body ready to do just that. You know, it's declining detoxing your body, it's alkalining your body, and it's balancing out your pH. So it's getting your body ready to hit the gym, getting your body ready, prepared, you know, to start eating healthy, and get yourself off the junk food. So I would say definitely the greens.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Tony, what would you say, from your perspective, is probably your favorite product and something that it's your go-to man product? Like if I saw my boy, I'm going to tell him, hey, you got to try this. I don't care what you think about the crazy rap business, but you have to try this product, man or female.
All right. Personally, my favorite product is the Relief. Being an Army veteran myself, I just came back from a deployment. When I came back, I had a lot of knee issues. And so somebody told me that, hey, check out the Relief. They're going to get your joint pains. And so I started taking it, and like instantly I could feel my knees getting better. I could run more. I can run better. So going to the VA, my doctor asked me what I was taking. I showed him the ingredients of the Relief. He started breaking down all the ingredients. He's like, man, this is good. This does that. This is for this. They're like, this is one of the best things I've seen on the market. Where did you get it from? I said, thank you for that endorsement. I said, my wife and I sells it. To be honest, man, I can't give you anything better except for this medication that's going to cause you to have this issue, cause you to have this issue.
Right.
That's my personal product. Before as men, I always tell them get on the New You. The New You is like the amazing product we have. Like it's going to give you stamina. It's going to increase your endurance. It's going to help you build that lean muscle mass. Like take it before you go to the gym, and you're going to notice a lot of benefits from it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Mr. CJ Duwork, what would you say is your favorite product? And also, what would you say, if it's not the same, what do you promote the most for men? Hello?
You're muted, CJ.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh.
My favorite product definitely going to be, it's hard to choose between the two, but I would say Confianza. Confianza is for stress and anxiety. I recommend it to anybody, which is everybody who is always going through some kind of stress and anxiety. But when I'm out blitzing people, I always lead with the rap. That's just my thing, because that's what's on the blitz card, so I lead with that. And then I always ask open-ended questions so I can get people to actually tell me what it is that they're actually trying to work on or what it is that they're having problems with. So if I'm out listening, hey, how you doing? Hey, have you heard of that crazy rap thing? Oh, no, I mean, I don't need the rap. And, I may get into talking about it. Say, oh, not for me. I'm pretty good. Well, I'll be like, wait, how about stress? Do you have any stress going on? And the first thing everybody always says, who doesn't have stress? That's one that, I tend to lean towards because everybody has stress and anxiety. And there's a lot of people who are taking different type of pills for that, and they're definitely not healthy for you. They help in the temporary moment, but in the long run, most likely you're damaging some other part of your insides by taking those. So I always go into talking about Confianza after I talk about the rap. And it's a win-win.
Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna ask you something really quick because you said something that I thought was very important that I try to get a lot of people to understand. Open-ended questions, and I'm not sure if we need like a list of them, but a lot of people it's hard for them to come up with some good questions from a guy. What would you say is something that you would ask? I know you said you asked them, well, do you have stress? Of course, that's the common answer. What's another example? Give me some examples of maybe what you might say to a guy that, if y'all are out at the gym working out, or maybe you saw him at the store and, wherever, washing your car. I'm not sure. What do guys do? Watch football. Whatever y'all do.
Well, knowing me, I'm probably in the mall buying something. So, I'll lean towards saying, depending on, how the conversation starts, which usually with me, it starts by this Blitz card that's on my neck. A lot of people stare at it, so instantly when I see somebody looking at that, I say, hey, I saw you looking at that. Have you heard of it? It's like clockwork for me to say that because that's going to instantly start a conversation about my business and, to get my point across without pretty much, interrupting or shoving it down their throat because, hey, they was the one actually looking at the Blitz card. But
Right.
depending on, who I'm talking to, I'll ask, do you work out? And they say, yeah. And then, since you're talking to a guy, you want to talk about protein. Protein, now that we have the energy drink, that's a good one. And New You is another one that I tend to lean towards towards guys because it helps raise the HGH levels. And like in my case, I've been a member of the gym going on I think it's a little less than 3 years. But I've only been to the gym 5 times. I can count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the top I look for me to have not did any working out, once I understood and got some info from Dr. Don, I contribute everything and give all praise to the New You because it's helping me keep my lean muscle mass and keeping me looking how I want to look. So I, always dive into talking about New You and giving the benefits and what it does for you. I'll ask them, are they taking protein? They'll say yes. Then I'll ask them what kind. Then sometime I'll get, depending on who I'm talking to, I'll ask them, do you know if that's, all protein or do you know if that's cut, different type of fillers and things like that. And usually when I get into that type of question and people look at me like, fillers? What you mean fillers? Like they kind of get worried because they are not familiar with, some proteins out there are, a lot of proteins out there are cut with fillers and they're not, what's in the protein is not what the ingredient says is in the protein. Versus our protein, everything that we say is in it, everything we say that it does exactly that. So I just make sure I ask questions where I know that I'm going to get an answer back that I can reply back to that answer. You don't ever want to ask closed-ended questions. You want to keep it open-ended questions and have an open mind towards everything and everybody.
Okay, awesome. All right, Michael Wade. Just really quick, tell us from your perspective. You've been in the business a while now. You've been doing this. You kind of have a routine. I know you go work out and hang out in the gym and stuff. So, what would you say is your go-to product? Your favorite that you like to use, and then also, what do you talk to other guys about? What do you bring to the table when you say, "Have you heard about it works"?
Yeah. Well, I actually use most all of our supplement lines. One of the biggest things that, is complete health because I actually work out all the time. I love to run. And, the It's Vital Complete Pack. But I still have to go with like what Keith said. The initial thing that got me with this business was the greens. Only because I was taking some other stuff from another company that was fruits and vegetables and berries. So it was already something I was taking. It's almost like I was taking proteins as well. But that was just the first thing I was introduced to. As I'm out and about, what's surprising is I do, talk to people and sell a lot of the supplement lines. But what's really crazy, I actually sell as many body wraps and, defining gel. And if I were to say between the two, I love the wraps, but at the same time, some people, they get so concentrated down that they can't wait till all 4 wraps are done. And so depending on the person, that I try to lean towards also defining gel as well because, it does work a little bit slower, but I say you have to give it a couple weeks. So, they're not looking for that 45-minute result, that huge change as well. And sometimes men can get really discouraged. Surprisingly, the same thing as women, I hear a lot of men say, "Oh, I don't really care about," that's they care about how they look too. Trust me.
Right.
They really do.
Right.
That's why they're all working out in the gym, and but it's hard to narrow it down to just one single product because like he was saying, you got to ask questions. You got to be able to listen, and that's the big key in this business. Because if I come at you and I don't know really, he's saying he's got his card on, you kind of looked at it. That's the introduction point. That's the initial interaction. To be able to sit and talk to you, and then to get to ask you questions and get to know you, and then I can make a product recommendation because we have 30 plus products. So if I come at you saying, "Hey, you just need the wrap or just need the defining gel," I might miss out because you may have, also been looking for the lip and eye, or like you say in confidant. There's so many different things that we have, and if you spend the extra time of just talking to somebody, my product sales have doubled. Because then not only do they want one thing, but oh my gosh, like, oh, my husband's got some joint issue. Let me go ahead and get that relief too. And I think you also mentioned, how do you approach women?
Okay.
I'll go ahead and tackle a little bit, and guys, y'all can kind of jump in on this as well. Get over yourself, because I've been doing this for 2 years. There's only like 1 or 2, maybe 3 times that someone has looked at me and said, "Hey, are you calling me fat?" And that was it. Out of 2 years, one of the times was my fault. I could admit. I just blabbed the first couple months I was in. I said way too much. I said things but that's me making a mistake, and I apologized and just moved on. And I have not seen that person ever again. So it's okay to make mistakes.
Right.
Truthfully. And I want to first of all let everybody know that it will happen at some point. Somebody may say something. It's okay. Say no. I'm an It Works distributor. That's how I approach people. It's like, I'm an It Works distributor. Here's all the products that I have. This card right here that I have on me, this is the unique product. This is a product that you cannot get anywhere else. That's why I have this card with me. This is our product. This is what we're known for. And it takes it away from them just specifically needing it to, hey, I want to tell you about my business. I want to tell you what I have to offer. And I want to, just sit and talk to you, get to know you, and then, and then from there kind of move into, the different types of, products that we have. And guys, what do y'all think? What do y'all say and that kind of thing?
Talking to ladies, I've gotten that a lot. Are you trying to call me fat? And when I first started, I had a hard time with that because I ran into some rude ladies out there. Like, it was crazy for a minute there. I couldn't understand it. I had to woosah myself and hold what I really wanted to say in, because you don't want to come off like a crazy person. But 3 years in, you learn, you experience things, and this is the line for everybody, for ladies, for guys. Anybody can use this because I use it, and every time I say it, I get a smile from the lady, and I actually get them to jiggle their own belly. So what I say is, he says, "Are you calling me fat?" I say, "Actually, no, I'm not. But how do I know you're actually beautiful? But how do I know if you don't want to tighten, tone, and firm or not?" I said that kind of jacket. Let me say that over. Let me get it in order. Are you calling? No, at all. You're actually beautiful, but I don't know if you don't want to tighten, tone, and firm. And right after I say that, they go, "Ah, I do. I need to get rid of this right here." And they jiggle their own belly. We're having a nice conversation. I made them comfortable. Everything is great from there, and it's all up to them, about actually spending the money to try the product. But it's all about making the ladies feel comfortable. Every woman out there wants to be called beautiful, whether they say they do or not.
Like you're saying, it's about the approach as well.
Exactly.
If you walk up to them without a smile and you're kind of, "Here's my card," you're gonna freak out if you walked up to me. But if you're having fun and enjoying it, they're gonna be really susceptible to it.
I think one of the things that stood out to me the most, I met CJ at conference, and I had a few of the guys that were with me that were on my team, and I walked straight up to him and I was like, "Hey, I got a few guys here, and they say they can't walk up to a girl and just say something to her." And he said something that was very important to me, and it really resonated. And I even tell the girls this sometimes. That's all in your head. That really is all in your head. Like Michael said, get over yourself. And just like the guys get no's, the girls get no's too. So don't think that because you're a guy, the no that you get was because you're a guy. No, it's just because sometimes you get no's. What would you say, Tony, what would you say you probably, like your intro line?
It depends on the day of the week, to be honest. I like to have fun with it. 9 times out of 10, I'll just, say, "Hey, how you doing today?" They'll speak back. I say, "Can you please do me a favor?" And they'll be like, "What?" Like, my wife has this business, and she may have had coupon cards out. So do you mind taking a free coupon? And then they're like, "Oh, sure, that's nice to help your wife out." I was like, "Yes." Also, can you take a picture with me holding the card up? Because last time she told me to do this, I threw them in the trash can and she found them. So this time I gotta have proof. So they started laughing and they're like, "Okay, what is this?" I just point to the car like, this is what it is. I say, this is what it does. I said, do you know somebody who can, use it as far as like getting in shape, or do you know somebody who's looking for a job? By asking those questions, they can say, well, my sister says she's trying to lose weight, or my cousin just got laid off and they need a job. And they say, oh, I need to use it. I said, you for real? They're like, yeah, I need to tighten tone this up. Like Jamie said, they start shaking their belly. And so I said, do you want to try it for free? They was like, yeah. I said, you got 4 friends that buy for $25? They said, I got about 10 friends that need this.
Right.
So I say, well, if you got 10 friends, you need to be a business partner of mine, and we can make you some money together instead of you making me all the money. So that way you lead with the rap, but then you go to the business opportunity at the same time.
Good. That was a really good point. Keith, what would you say is your pickup line?
My pickup line, I'm going up to them, hey, have you heard of It Works? And they look at the Bliss card, they like, no, I haven't, or yes, I have, or if they say they have, well, have you tried the rap? No, I haven't tried it. What is it going to do for you? I'm pulling up my shirt right there. I'm showing them, this is what it's going to do. It's going to tighten tone and firm up right there. And they go for it. It's like, okay, definitely, I want that. I need that. How do I get my stomach like that? So, yeah, that's how I approach it.
Okay, just for giggles, Keith is single, so he's the single rap guy.
He's the non-married man.
Rap guy. So even if you're a single guy and you don't have a crazy wife who's in this business, you can still work this business. I think it might be more fun for those guys than anybody else in the business. I don't know.
I'm going to say something right now. More single guys, I'm shocked they haven't joined in, because men are getting into this business. But when we still go to conferences, man, I have like 15 girls to me, and I'm married, and I still enjoy it. So, single guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know what y'all are thinking, man. So that's beside the point.
The same thing to my friends, Michael. I say the same exact thing. Y'all have to be crazy. Because I keep telling them what's going on with It Works. And they be asking me, who are the girls you with in the pictures? I'm like, man, those are all the homies.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, this could be you.
I'm not telling my friends. I ask them, I'm like, do you like money? They're like, yeah. I said, you like women? They're like, yeah. I said, man, I got the perfect business for you, man. Like you said, all these beautiful women in this business, and they're making their own money, brother. So you don't got to pay for their hair. You ain't got to pay for their nails. They got money.
And they care about their health.
Yeah, that's
right.
Money.
It's a win-win. Okay, I have a few more questions I wanted to try to get out. This is more so geared towards the three of you that are married. I'm trying to, get some pointers. Let's just say I'm trying to get some pointers. How do you work this business with your spouse? And you know what, before we even answer that, were you on board from the beginning? I know all three of you have different stories, but we'll start with Tony, and you can just tell us your story. I know you said you joined before your wife.
Yeah.
And how do you guys together as a couple work this business?
Like you said, when I first joined, I joined first, then brought my wife on board, so it was kind of backwards. In my head, we just want to pay for our wedding. So within 4 days, we hit Ruby. The next month, my wife hit Ruby. So I told her, like, this money you make, that's for you to get your hair done with, your toes done with, and the other half goes towards the wedding. So we paid for our wedding. In 2 years, I came back from my deployment. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get serious about this business. So I started, getting on more conference calls, started, doing more social media. So at 12 o'clock at night, I'm on Facebook trying to find customers and stuff. She called them downstairs, like, you need to come get in the bed because you just got back home. You would be with me. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to make this money for us. So to be honest, it's kind of, it was on a total on our marriage at first. So we had to go to like counseling, and the preacher said, Tony, you can't treat your wife like an employee. Sit down, write out your goals you want for the month. Whether you want to do like 5 rap parties or you want to blitz 10 people. And just ask your wife, what can she do to help you out with your goals? Because y'all are a team at the end of the day. So,
that's good.
One month she may just say, okay, I passed out 10 blitz cards for you for this week. In the second month, she may pass out 10 business cards and then rap party. But now, like I said, we'll balance it out where we just kind of incorporate it to our everyday lives and plan out our days, family time, date nights. And like I said, we've been blessed with it. Last year I got a $10,000 bonus in March. We got hers in May, and now we're about to get $30,000 this year. So,
congratulations, man!
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, definitely.
Okay, CJ, what would you say? Would you say is a key tip for the couples out there? From the guy's perspective.
Um, Find what it is you do best. You're not going to do everything as good as the other. So, like on my end, my wife, she's the analytical person. I do no reading at all, you guys. She reads it all, understands it all. The comp plan queen. I mean, anybody send me a question about a comp plan, I may give an answer, but you best believe I check back with her to make sure that I gave the right answer. And if all else fails, I'll put her in touch with the people that we actually talk to. That's how actually me, her, Derek Laporte, and Alicia Laporte became friends, because of a comp plan question that Derek asked me in that case.
Okay, awesome. Now let me do this, CJ. Were you on board when your wife brought you this business?
The first day she brought it in, I was watching some type of sports event, and she tried to show me before and after belly, and the first thing I said was, "Get that out of my face, Photoshop." I mean, that's all I could think of at the time, because I'm like, why are you showing me this? I wasn't in like right away, but like I said, she's an analytical person. She's a green personality type. She did all the investigation, and every day or every other day, she came back with something else that he was saying, "Oh my God, I can get this hit. Oh my God, I think we hit the jackpot. Oh my God, I think I need to do this." But like I said earlier, once I tried the products, and really after I wrapped myself and saw what it did to me after one little measly wrap, I was all in after that point. But she signed up first. She signed up a week or two before I did. So we like 2 weeks apart as far as signing up.
Awesome. Okay, Michael, what would you say from your perspective? Were you on board when your wife brought you this business?
I was a support, and I tell people that, and I've kind of mentioned that on stories and stuff. I was a supportive husband, so I was willing to let her, as a business person, I wanted her to build her business, but it was not me actually participating in the business building activities. So, I'd stay home and watch the kids, or after I get off of work, I'd come home and let her go out and go do her thing. But I tell you what, this business has been one of the best things for our marriage. And I say that with all honesty, because in any marriage, you have to communicate. You have to, be willing to sit down with one another, work through things in any relationship you have. And so we've set boundaries that, whenever we have family dinners, lunches, breakfasts, anytime we're sitting down eating, it's no phone rule. So we have no phones at the table, and that's something we sat down together and said, this is a good thing for us. We have in the evenings, we spend time together with our kids during the day. And, right now, when it first started like 2 years ago, it was different, and so you have to be able to mold and change as the business grows with you. And that's why I say it's been one of the good things for our marriage, because, at each level and each phase of life, you're going to have come into different things, and you have to be able to sit down together and say, this is what we want to do together. This is what the other guy said too, this is what we're doing together. This is what best fits both of our schedules, and this is what we both feel comfortable doing. And I'll say it right now, guys, if they're on the phone too much, if you're getting mad at them right now because you're not involved, it's not about them being on the phone. It's about y'all haven't communicated. That is honestly what it is. Y'all haven't sat down and made those boundaries, because even now, I have my time during the day. I go work out every day. Sometime between 11 and 1 is my time. My wife knows that during the day that amount of time is my time. It's my schedule, either whether I'm going to business calls or going to work out, whatever I'm doing. And everyone needs that time. The same thing with, the phone. You need that time as well. You need time just as much as you work to be able to play, and find yourself as well, because you don't want to join any business to find yourself only working this business. You join this business for the freedom, and that's what you have to make sure you set boundaries to have that freedom.
Awesome. Okay, so before it gets too close to the end of the evening, I'm just going to go ahead and we did the One Team, One Mission in Murfreesboro last night, and I'm going to give some advice that I heard last night that I thought was really important, and then it kind of reminded me of something that happened too. One of the husbands, I can't remember who it was on stage, and he was describing how he really didn't think this was legit. He was just like, you need to get a real job.
Bubba
And
Hatcliffe.
probably, yeah, more than likely it was Bubba. And then his wife started bringing home the money. And this is what I try to tell my girls too, hey, if your husband is kind of looking at you like you're crazy, try your best to be like, hey, let me take care of the gas today, babe. Even if it's only $25 that you just got for a wrap, show him that you are trying to contribute. Show him that this business is helping you all and your family. My husband was deployed for 9 months. He was gone for 9 months, and the entire 9 months I was begging him, please, 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 just please get on board with this business. And he kind of was like, you're crazy, leave me alone about it. And I kept going. I didn't let that discourage me. He came home from his deployment, and it might have been 2 days after he got back. We went to IHOP. We sat down at the table. I had my shirt on, and I had my lanyard on. And a girl comes up to the table, the server, and she's like, oh, my God, do you have wraps on you? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. She gave me some money, and we ate off of the wrap cash. So that, for him, was like, whoa, this is real. This is real. So I don't want anyone to get discouraged. I know that happens with a lot of the ladies because they get so discouraged they can't get their husbands to put on the T-shirt and, run through the mall and blitz with them.
And time.
Right.
Another thing that they need to sit down with them is say, listen, I don't care what business it is. Like this business, it works, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. You're not going to wake up tomorrow and have $30,000, $40,000 coming in the bank. That's not what it is. It's like, this is a business you start. You need to sit down and say, look, you need to give me 6 months to a year to prove to you, and we need to be on the same page with this and at least be supportive of those efforts. Because the time is also, because you can't fight for, it's going to be really tough if you're by yourself for 6 to 8 months. And I give more power to Tina Hatcliffe because it took her over 2 years, and sometimes it's just like that, but sometimes you got to do it, and other times you just got to sit down and say, look, this is what it is, are you going to support me or not, and what are we going to do about this?
Okay, awesome. I hit on everybody that's married. Keith, what would you say for you, if there's any single guys out there that are thinking about this business, or if there's any distributors that have some potentials that are on the fence about this business, tell them why they should join It Works.
You should join It Works because it will literally change your life, not only financially, not only gaining like new friends, but you have you should. I joined It Works. I'm just going to give you my why. When I joined It Works, it was because I wanted some extra money. My friend stayed on me. I sat on it for about 5 months. She stayed on me, and I was like, okay, this could benefit my life, in some type of way. So I went ahead and joined it. But then, my why changed. I have a daughter, and so going to events and seeing what this business has done for other people's lives. Now that I know, it's clear to me, my eyes have been opened that this opportunity is much more than just, oh, let me go get this wrap cash, or let me go and get, just this little bit of extra money. It can actually change your life. And so that's what I say to any single guy, to anybody who wants to join this business. Find your why. And know that you do deserve a better lifestyle. Know that there is a better lifestyle out there for you. And so that's what I would, tell anybody, that's looking to join It Works.
Okay, awesome. Tony, I know you said that in the beginning you started It Works because you wanted to pay off your wedding. What would you say is your why now?
Now our why is, like, since being in this business and building a team, a lot of our team members have broke down crying just because they may have their first promotion. And it's not because they're making some money, but it's the fact that we believe in them, we supported them, and they never had that support before. Like, their family and friends don't support them. But through us and through the grace of God, they have persevered through something. Also, I'm from a small town in Mississippi where people have small minds. People can't imagine themselves, doing network marketing business and being a millionaire. Like he said, we have a family now. We have 2 kids. Every time we go to a rap party or a vendor event, our daughter and our son is there. They're passing out the blitz cards telling people, hey, this is what it is, this is what it does. When you put the wrap on, make sure you're drinking your water. Like our kids are 7 and 9 years old, telling people how to work this business. So when they get older, whatever our kids want to do, they want to be a hairdresser. Here you go. Here go the money. Start your own hair business. What you want to be? I want to be a ballet dancer. Here go the money. Go to ballet school. Like our kids are not working for anybody else but themselves when they get older. But like I said, now is our time and our passion to help people to get to their dreams and goals.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, CJ, what would you say your why is?
What my why is? Now or in the
Yes.
past?
Both. Let's do both.
But when I first started, my why was let's get this money. I mean, that's pretty much probably most of the people got into it. I mean, if they're thinking about the dollars. I mean, once I understood what we had and what was going on, I was like, dude, let's do this. I mean, everybody and their mama is going to want this rap if it does what it really does in 45 minutes. That's what I looked at it. You have to, you have to know and believe that we got the best thing on the planet. If you're thinking or having any doubt about our products, you're going to have doubt in your conversation. There's going to be doubt in your face when you're talking to people. There's going to be doubt in your messages. There's going to be doubt written all over you because you're thinking doubtful. Like I tell people who ask me certain questions, like I get a lot of messages from people and they ask me, what should they do? How do I go about doing this? When I'm blitzing people, I feel like a creep. A whole bunch of different things. If you're telling yourself you're blitzing ladies and you feel like a creep, 9 times out of 10 you're coming off like a creep. So you have to change your thought process. No stinking thinking. What you think is exactly what you put in to the universe, and that's exactly what you're going to get back. I highly believe in The Secret because of my wife. It took me a while to actually watch it. She wanted me to read the book. It wasn't going to happen, but I finally watched the video, and The Secret is very, very, very powerful. I tell this to anybody who's out there listening, go watch The Secret. Every time you watch it over, you're going to learn something new, and it's going to totally change the way you think about your business. Speak everything you want into existence. Now my why is to make $1 million in this business. When I seen those millionaires up on stage, the first thing I said to myself is, why not me? With 18 marks behind me. Why not me? You know what I'm saying? I just have to put in the work. I need a few good men and a few good women to think like I think, or even think halfway the way I'm thinking, and we're going to do this. It's going to happen. Even if it takes me 6, 7, 8 years to become a millionaire, there is no way that was going to happen at any 9-to-5 job that I was working, or none of my friends were working. So I truly believe in the product. I truly and highly believe in the company. And the most important thing, you must definitely believe in yourself. Once you believe in yourself, there shouldn't be nothing that can stop you. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself is the end all to be all.
Awesome. Okay, Michael Wade, let's hear your why, your first why, and then your now why.
Whew. What would $300 to $500 a month do for you and your family? In all honesty, how would $300 to $500 extra a month help? What could you use that for? Would you use it for gas, your electric bill, water bill? What would you use it for? We went over this a little bit last night. If you're currently working right now, I want you to go ask your boss or your manager, hey, will you give me a, $599 a month a raise? The answer is probably no. Or what can I do to get an extra $600 a month, or maybe an extra $2,000 a month? If you ask them, hey, can I get a $24,000 raise for working a little bit harder? They're gonna probably fire you because you're asking for way too much, right? And we talked about that last night. That was honestly, I've been in this business 2 years, and I loved hearing that. I didn't come up with that. I wish I could say that I came up with this, but honestly, it's true. So you've got an opportunity right now. If you want, an extra, $300 a month, we're gonna give you the game plan of here's what you got to do. If you want an extra $599 a month, here's what you got to do. You got to build a team of 5 people, 5 distributors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's feasible. What's what we call a Ruby. And so that's what I said. My why when I first began was to get the money, like CJ said and everyone else said. It was to get that, and and I needed to know what to do to get that. now that I'm in this business, my why has changed. My why, like, is helping these other people, get out of financial debt and financial freedom, and just being able to spend time with my family. And there's a lot of really good, benefits to that. But my why is definitely right there. So power it up.
My battery's gonna die. I don't want to die in the middle. Sorry. This is live.
How fun it is, you can just be sitting at home. I mean, who don't want to sit at home and be able to be around your kids and laugh? I mean, nobody really be laughing at their job. From what I see on Facebook, everybody's complaining about how quick they want to clock out. I can't wait to get out of here.
And I'm sitting here, my dog's sleeping on the couch, my wife's over here on the computer hanging out. We're having fun, and this is what, last night you saw everybody hanging out at, the It Works, one team, one mission. That is this business, guys. You're going to meet some really neat people, and you're going to fall in love with this business, and that's what it's all about.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to give everybody, we got like 15 minutes. I'm going to give, if there's anything else that you want to put out, if there's anything you want to say, or, if you get a common question that, you hear all the time from new or potential distributors, go ahead and say that. Keith, you can go ahead and start out. Anything you want to say? Shout out.
Sure. This shirt says no excuses. That can't be your excuse. Your excuse cannot be, I can't run this business because I'm a man. That cannot be your excuse. So if you're a potential looking at this live video, if you are a man in this business already, don't let that be your excuse of why you're not out running your business. Go out there, open your mouth, let everybody know that you're open for business. It's a saying that goes, a closed mouth don't get fed. Nobody's going to come to you. Nobody's going to order from your video, from your website. Nobody's going to come to you if you don't open your mouth and let them know that you're open for business. So that's what they have no excuses for anything. If you say your upline is not there for you, it doesn't matter. You can still go out there and business that need. So that is my take on it. Because you're married
Awesome. Okay, Tony, what would you say? Any last thing that you have to say? You want to tell a little bit of advice, or some things that are working for you as far as your business is going, what you might do differently as a man that someone else might not do. Tips, whatever you have to say, just go for it.
Like Jamie said, I'm all about positive thinking and speaking life into your business. On our team, we always say that there's power of life and death in the tongue. So you got to speak those things to existence. You have to say, I'm going to go sign up 4 loyal customers. I'm going to sign up 3 distributors. I'm about to go get this bonus. When you do that, you are putting that stuff in the atmosphere, and God going to bless you. At the same time, we always say that faith without works is dead. A lot of times we say, oh, I want to lose weight, but we don't want to work out. Oh, I want to be a diamond. Oh, I want to be a double diamond, but we're scared to blitz. You can't have the faith without the work, and you can't work without the faith. And also to the guys, we're not supporting your wives. When you go to these conferences and these women on stage say, hey, I make $20,000 a month, I retired my husband, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Because a lot of guys, we have pride, especially me. I said my wife would not be on stage saying she retired me. If anything, I'm going to retire her. And we're going to retire each other together, So don't be that guy on stage and support your wife from the beginning. Because you're going to be real embarrassed, real ashamed. You're going to look kind of bad on stage in front of like 2,000 people. Trust me.
Okay. All right. CJ, what do you have to say? Last words of wisdom. Oh, great one. Where did he go?
I think it's pretty powerful. It fits with what we're talking about, okay? So, this company is a hope company. We hope to those who think we give hope to those who think a 9 to 5 is the only way to get ahead and get out of debt or to take care of your family. Not true. You must understand that you will always be in debt as long as you don't have freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it on your time. I knew from the moment I became a product of the product that this company was something special and was my golden egg landing right in my lap. Some of us guys work our business just as hard as the woman, if not harder. What has to happen, what must happen, is you must change your thoughts on what you think is the right thing to do. Waiting until you're comfortable to take advantage of opportunity when it comes knocking will only keep you in the safe zone. Safe zone is not the right zone. The best zone is to be in a place to where you're uncomfortable, because being uncomfortable usually leads to greatness because it forces you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Most of the time, greatness is accomplished by taking the lead yourself or not getting in the way when your significant other is trying to take a lead. Do yourself and your family a favor and don't necessarily roadblock. Instead, be his or her support. It's amazing what someone can accomplish when they have you believe in them and having your support. If you change your thoughts, it works, global can and will change your life. And that's pretty much it. It's that simple, guys. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl, don't be the one wishing and saying that, man, I should have started when you first told me. I hear that a lot. I've had some people quit, and I talk to them now. Actually, one of them is my best friend. Built the guy basically to Ruby, and he quit. And now, till this day, he regrets it. So don't be that person. Believe in what your wife or your other person is telling you. So yes, believe, support them anyway. And see what happens. Why not take the risk or the chance of husband or your wife retiring you from your job more than we think. Making all the money. We don't have to be the one doing the support. I used to have a hard time with that. Trust me, from the background I came from, living in California, Los Angeles, straight out the hood. That's not something we would allow to happen. The way things are now in life, these ladies are rocking it, and I love each and every one of those that are doing so and pretty much taking hold of the reins and taking their family to financial freedom. I mean, there's nothing greater for anybody than to be able to wake up, clock in on your own time, take your kids to school if you have kids, and do what you want to do when you want to do it and work your business. I mean, like a rapper. I'm going to drop the mic on that one. Boom. I'm just saying.
Awesome. Okay, Michael Wade, last but definitely not least, go ahead and give us your words of wisdom.
I'm actually going to direct these to current distributors. My wife and I have talked about social media a whole lot, and I feel like we have over and over. And if you're watching this, please listen, because this is so important. And if you have questions after this, literally message me so I can make sure you know this, okay? On all of social media is used to connect with people and engage with people and form relationships and build people. Facebook specifically is not the best place to make a sale, if that makes any sense. You can talk about the products, but to actually sell it is you're going to start trying to do those advertisements, and it's not, you can't do that. Let's say like right now you started in this business, maybe you started 5 months ago. Can you literally keep putting ads out there for the next 20 years? That's impossible. People come to Facebook and they're connect with you on friendships because they want to be with you. They want to hear what you're doing. They want to see what your family's doing. And if it works is incorporated into your lifestyle, that's different than you just trying to sell somebody on a product. Because you're showing them what you're using. You're showing them how much fun you're having. And I do show, stuff with my ProFit. I love the ProFit proteins. I love that stuff, and I have so much fun with these energy drinks, but if you look at it, you're not going to see us just post an ad of, hey, it's, this and this, or, before and after shots. Yes, personal stories are best, or being able to tag somebody or talk about someone and sometimes, people don't want their name mentioned. That's okay. Just, the more personal you get with this stuff, the better. And to follow up, I had a question today. A guy messaged me and said, hey, how do you get distributors? How do you get customers, as a guy? And I want to kind of end with that. So as a distributor, as you're going out there, some of our best distributors tried the product first. Because if they tried the product, they believe in the product and they're able to talk about it. And I honestly say, talk to people about the products, mention the opportunity, because you don't know if someone's looking for that opportunity to make some extra money, and just mention it to them. Say, hey, here's the products, here's what I sell. There is a business opportunity attached to this. If you'd like to sit down, I can tell you how you can get started for $99, and leave it at that, and it comes over time because a lot of people are going to watch you, and I still have people after a year and a half, 2 years that just messaged me, or just reached out to me and said, hey, I've been watching you for a while. I want to hear more about these products. I'd like to try a few of them. Obviously you really love them and you're supporting them. So, tell me, here's what's going on with me. What do you think I should use? So, and the last thing is there's a lot of opportunities in life. My previous background was in Six Sigma. I was not a karate, I was Six Sigma black belt, forecasting. This is one opportunity, and it's still on the ground level. Don't look back. I'm telling you right now, don't look back and regret not making that $99 investment because you were scared of something, you're scared to lose. Guys, you go out and spend $99 on a meal. This is an easy, a low-cost investment. And that's a lot of the reasons why sometimes when people do get started, they don't act like it's a business because it is a low investment. When you get started, act like you just spent $20,000 to open this business, because actually the typical business normally honestly costs about $30,000, and that's based on the SBA. $30,000 to open up a business, and that's just basic. So, so act like you just spent $30,000 on that $100, and you're going to work it way differently.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who joined me on the call tonight. I also want to say, if someone invited you to watch this call and you were really inspired and you felt like, oh my God, I got to get on these chains, make sure you get back with that person that invited you. Make sure you inbox them immediately like, hey, I am down. Those guys inspired me. I didn't know this was a man business. I thought it was a girl thing. I had no idea there was a whole cave of them somewhere tucked off into a group.
There's close to 5,000 men in the big cave. Am I correct, guys?
That's crazy.
Give or take. So, yeah, there's about 5,000 men right now. Maybe a little bit more.
It's getting ready to be a man movement.
And
get on board.
Hey, I got one last thing I want to share.
Of course you do.
You guys use this. I mean, people, I get the question all the time, after somebody signs up, is there a monthly fee? What's going to cost, sign up and so on and so on. I tell people, yeah, it costs you probably about $100, maybe $120 a month, depending on what you order. And, the first thing, a lot of the times, even though we know $99 is not a lot of money, they say, well, $99, that's a lot to sign up. Or $100 a month, that's a lot. First thing I tell people, or I ask them actually, but this is, remember, in $200 a month. Now, there's drug dealers everywhere. Not even drug dealers can run his business for under $200 a month. Not no hair salon, not no car shop, not no barber shop, not nobody that I know is running a business for less than $200 a month. And if people really stop and think about it, that's crazy. You start your own business for $100, and then it's going to cost you less than $200 to keep everything afloat. Your overhead is less than $200. I'm going to drop the mic again. Yeah.
Tell them to call some real estate agents and ask them how much the cost is just to rent an office space.
Exactly. There is no business I know of that is costing what it costs to run it, and you have a possibility of becoming a millionaire, like for real, realistically, because we've seen them.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys get back with your person that brought you to the call. I love Susan Wade. I have to shout out Susan Wade.
What up, Susan? Susan.
Oh, March.
Take it easy.
Who's your team? Real quick, who's your team? Who's taking the bracket? Who's taking the bracket?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Who do you got, Michael Wade? Who's winning your bracket?
My bracket's way messed up. I'm not even gonna know. I'm not even getting there. I messaged Nathan Dempsey the other day because he picked some teams. I was like, dude, my bracket's all jacked up. I'm not even. Yeah.
Go blue. Kentucky all the way.
Who do you have, CJ?
Kentucky. I mean, we all know they're gonna win it all.
Right. I would say Kentucky. I would say Kentucky. I'm a Michigan State / Michigan. Keith said Kentucky. All right, we'll see you guys at Green Carpet, One Team, One Mission.
Yes.
Get on board if you're not on board. I love it works. You should too.
Take it easy.
ABB, get it in.
Now I gotta figure out how to stop it.
There's a button at the bottom that says "In Broadcast."
I didn't even have that. I'm gonna be online forever. Let's see.
No, it should say end broadcast at the bottom.
Or stop broadcast.
Or stop broadcast.
Mine says nothing. I told y'all. Oh, there it goes. Well, I don't know. Now I gotta figure out how to stop it. No, that's the recording. I'm gonna be on YouTube for the rest of my life. I don't know.
You have to go back to your Hangout where you started the Hangout.
Okay, let me try it.
Just turn your computer off.
In the meantime, can I sing a song? No. I'll do a Beyonce performance.
You know it's still recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still recording.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll wait till you do that.
I don't know how to make it stop. So if I turn the computer off, will it go off?
No, listen to what the wife is telling you.
Did you push the stop broadcast button at the bottom that's red?
It's not even on my screen. Like, I don't have the same screen as everyone else.
My thing says off air.
Well, maybe does it cut off after the time frame?
No.
Who started the Hangout?
Me.
Then it's there. You just don't see it.
Hold on.
I'm just going to be famous forever. I can't even, like, literally during... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Crap. I just had it, I think. Hold on. Let's try it.
Close everything else except Hangout.
All right, let's see. I think I did it. I mean, I think I'm getting back to the right place.
Okay, yeah. It's still recording because I can still see the live tab in the right corner.
It says, you are on this video call, but I can't get back to the actual call.
Well, maybe if you just hang up. If everybody hangs up, I think it will end. Because nobody will be on it.
I don't know. It's just, like, I wish you could see my laptop because it's really weird what's happening right now. That's just the recording, I think.
Everybody needs to hang out, and I think it'll be good.
Let's see what happens. My computer's locked. Of course it is. Mm-hmm.
Everybody hung up. I was trying to talk.
I know. I'm the only one that wants to be famous forever. I just rigged it so I could stay on YouTube forever. I don't know where the end is because I'm not in, like, Google. Oh, I found it. I think I found it. Nope, that's not it.
So everybody just hang up, and then we could call back in if we were trying to talk. So I'm going to hit end, and then you hit the red end button at the top of your screen. You see it if you hover up there?
I don't have that, though. Like, I'm not in Google Hangouts. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay, I got it.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it.